want a crib delivered to my office. Yes, to my office. That's what I said, isn't it? I want that right away, okay? Thank you. Hey, what's going on?
Zach has been running casinos forever. Vegas, Reno, Atlantic City. Don't you think he has some pretty unsavory business connections? Maybe even some high rollers who have lost a fortune? People who don't like Zach, who might even want him removed?
Where is this coming from?
Zach could simply vanish. I could be that lucky. Ryan, don't you think there just might be a thug who would want to take Zach out?
Kendall is very, very happy right now. She's happy with her son and with her husband. The last thing that she needs to hear is you spreading this Zach getting knocked off fantasy.
I am simply acknowledging the possibility.
He adores her. He adores Kendall. He would do anything in his power to keep her happy.
Yeah, his power. Zach has way too much power.
Look, he's her husband.
Zach could destroy my family. Our life. That's the kind of power that Zach has. And someday, if he's not happy with me, if he has any problem with me whatsoever, Zach will tell Josh who I am. And that what I really wanted to do was to have an abortion.
So was that a quickie, or didn't Zach come prepared?
You stabbed Zach in the gut, and did he look for revenge?
He married my daughter.
Erica, come on. He dragged his bleeding body into court and perjured himself so that you wouldn't have to stand.
Oh, come on. He did that because he cares about Kendall. He wanted to impress Kendall. He doesn't give a damn about me.
Okay, well, that's fine. So he, it sucks up to you to score points with Kendall. That's not going to change. He loves her.
Boy, you are so happy and everything's right with your world just because you're a new daddy.
Works for me.
No, it doesn't. It's blinding you. It's blinding you, Ryan, to some very dangerous possibilities. Ryan, you really need to be alert here.
Erica, I can't see Zach as a great danger. I'm not going to go and hire a hitman because you're afraid.
Is your memory really so short?
Just let it go, Erica.
Ryan, Zach stabbed Ethan in the heart when he married Kendall, and he didn't even love Kendall at that time, but he didn't care if he destroyed his own son. He wanted to. Now, if he gets mad at Kendall, what might he do to my daughter? Or to your son?
Let me think. There's Joe, Jeff, Tad, Zach, me. Are you going to have us all killed so your secret isn't exposed?
Ryan, this is not some silly fantasy.
And you know what? It's not a mob vendetta either.
Zach is the only wild card here. I mean, what if sometime Kendall happens to do something that Zach doesn't like? He'd want to hurt her. Do you think he'd hesitate for 1 minute to drop a bomb that could ruin our whole family? Yours and mine. Ryan, Kendall is the mother of your child. Whether you like it or not, we're in this together.
I think you're blowing this way out of proportion.
I don't even know how you can say that. After all that Kendall's been through, JR almost killed her, she almost lost Spike. Ryan, don't you think the least we can do is spare her from all this sordid business with Josh and Greg Madden? Oh, I have to take this. No.
Ryan, I was right. I know this is going to sound insane, but I was right about Greg and Spike. And I didn't know the whole story. If I had, I never would have gone to Greg, and this never, ever would have happened.
Well, slow down. What happened?
Oh, listen to me. It's Josh. Okay? Josh is not Greg Madden's son. He's Jeff Martin's son. The same baby that my mother wanted to terminate. And she went to Greg, but instead he harvested her embryo, and he transplanted it into his own wife. Greg and his wife raised my mother's son, and now I'm raising Greg's son. We are. Spike isn't yours. He's not yours. Greg Madden didn't use your sperm. He inseminated me with his own. He used his own, Ryan.
We love Spike. Think about that. Think about who our son is.
No, not our son. He's Greg's son. He's Greg's son. This is what I nearly died for, Greg's son. He got me pregnant. That sick-son of a bitch got me pregnant. And I can't do this, Ryan. I cannot do this. And I won't do it, okay? I can't. Do you understand me, Ryan?
Ryan? Is everything all right, Ryan?
I think that you're right. Kendall can't find out about Josh. And I am going to make sure she never does.
Tell me, is someone paying you to camp outside my door?
I wasn't camping outside your door. I came because I wanted to apologize about the way I dumped the news of Madden's death in your lap and then just disappeared. I also wanted to tell you that it doesn't change anything. I intend to look for Kate until I find her or until I'm too old to look anymore, and then I'm just going to assign the case to somebody else.
Great. Well, we'll both keep searching then.
That's what you call it. You know, it's funny, because I expected to find you inconsolable, and apparently old Zach has that magic touch. Just like your friend in France with the chateau, Mr. Wells, and Hayward, and God knows how many others.
Not Zach.
Oh, well, I'm sure another will be along anytime soon. And you know what they say. Nothing like a little wild sex to help you forget your missing daughter.
I don't know, Dad. Did you forget all your problems when you were having wild sex with Adam's wife? Last night, I stopped by your house, and you've got your hands full of crystal. Luckily for me, Zach and I didn't do anything.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, it wasn't because you weren't trying.
Well, unlike Crystal, Zach is a happily married man.
Crystal is off the table. Crystal, the whole topic of Crystal is out of bounds, okay? It's off limits.
Oh, there are rules. I see. It's okay for you to get whatever you need, but it's not okay for me?
You're enjoying this too much.
I'm not enjoying
this at all. Last night you got all the ammunition on me you're ever going to need.
Why you get off being so sanctimonious?
One night. One mistake.
Well, at least you admit it's a mistake.
In no way adds up to your obvious pattern of sexcapades with completely inappropriate partners.
Just stop
when
it.
you want to forget about Kate, it seems to be, come on, guys, bring them on.
Stop it,
come
Dad,
on,
just
come
shut
on.
up. Stop it. I don't judge you and Crystal. I don't really care. I'm not going to tell Adam or anybody else what happened.
Nobody needs that kind of trouble.
If you do one thing for me.
Like what?
We gotta stop this. We gotta stop fighting. Because life is difficult enough without you and I constantly going at each other.
So, what do you want? Some kind of truce?
At least while we search for Kate.
Okay. Until we find Kate. Truce.
Thank God I was able to get through to you. Zach has to be stopped.
Zach is not dangerous. It's the truth that Kendall and Josh have to be protected from.
And the easiest way to accomplish that is to get Zach out of the picture. I'm not suggesting murder.
Josh is the problem. We get rid of him, we get rid of the problem. And look, Cambius comes with a lot of power. And I will use everything I can to make sure Josh leaves town.